Greetings, Aries, and thank you for coming back for another reading. Welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be your monthly reading for the month of January 2021. We're going to see what the Spirit has to share with us through the Sacred Tarot. We're going to see what the Spirit has to share with us regarding January and maybe even regarding the year 2021. So the Spirit Guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the sacred tarot for you for this time cycle. I was going to tell you, actually, before I laid the cards out, I was going to tell you that some of you, Aries, you have found your niche, you have found your gift, and some of you are trying to do everything else except for using your gift. Your gift was given to you for a reason. I will say this to you. For you specifically for the month of January, and actually as you move into 2021, you will have what you're supposed to have when you do what you're supposed to do. You found your gift. You found your passion. You need to go ahead and use it, all right? All right, let's take a look at what the Spirit has to share with us. So, Aries, you are going through some changes. I like them. I like the changes, though it's a lot of stuff. Some of it is about your job. There's a frustration with your job that goes back to what I was saying about using your passion. There's a frustration with your job. You want to get up. You want to do something different. In fact, you want to do something different with your love life as well. You're kind of open. You're kind of open. You're hoping and open, right, for love and during this time cycle. I do see that some of you have given it some serious thought about some further training, whether it is actually formal school or whether it is some type of licensing or certification training. But the card that speaks about education is presenting itself in an upright position in your reading. The Eight of Pentacles is upright. This is about formal learning. This is about learning on purpose. This is not just a matter of saying life's lessons. It's not really that. It really is a formal training. So you've been giving that some thought, and that might be something that you want to do. I should say that might be something that you want to pursue, I should say. I'm looking in the center of your reading, and I'm looking at people walking away from you, and that's a good thing. And one of the reasons why they're walking away from you is because you may have confronted them with some information that you received, and so they're walking away from you, and that is positive. As you move into 2021, I see where you're not really sure about every aspect of your plan. You're not really sure about every part of it. I see that. So you might want to take some more time to give it some thought. But I would also add to that, follow your passion. Let your passion kind of lead you, right? Go towards the light. Go towards what you desire for yourself. If you're here with me on Friday, the 1st of January, then that means then that you have an opportunity to kind of like shape 2021, or at the very least, at other parameter, I should say, you have the opportunity to accept the best out of 2021, to receive it, to receive it, to receive it. Some of you are getting some counsel right now, and you're wise not to take it. You're wise not to take it. Some of you are getting some counsel. This could be from an attorney. This could be from a person that is highly intellectual, doctor, lawyer, professor. Anyway, this person is giving you information that's not necessarily the right information. Those of you that are dealing with an attorney and you feel that what he or she is saying to you is not really clear, you're right, it isn't. Those of you that are following advice from a friend or someone who claims to be an expert, and you feel as if that advice is not necessarily correct, you're right, it isn't. I also see right now, you're not in a place where your wishes have come true. You're not feeling as if you have fulfilled yourself in a way of self-actualization during the year 2020. And that's good because that means that now you have another chance. But I will say this to you. You must stop looking back. I'm looking at the Five of Cups upright. You must stop looking back. You must start looking forward. You must stop looking back over not just 2020, but 2019, 2018, 2017. Stop looking back over things that you cannot change any longer. Now it's time for you to go forward, time for you to move in the direction that your heart wants you to go in. I'm not talking about your relationship heart, I'm talking about your passion. It's a time of fulfillment. I actually see some of you studying music out there. Some of you are getting ready to study some music. Study music, music, music. I hear violins, I hear pianos, I hear music. I also see some of you actually writing music. So I definitely see this idea of you creating something for yourself. You doing something that you always wanted to do. And your final outcome card, I see the Temperance card. Temperance card upright is always about balance, as the name or as the word defines literally. Temperance is balance. In this case, temperance has to do with you finding a balance. Temperance, in this case, in the context of your reading, has to do with you finding your place, finding your niche, finding your space, finding and also defining your space. So it's not just a matter of you finding balance. The balance is when you learn how to balance. The balance happens when you learn how to accept the balance. Also, the balance happens when things fall in their rightful place. They won't fall in their rightful place if you're not receptive and if you're not eager and willing to try. All right? Let's go a little deeper. Yeah, this is a cycle that you're ending. Some of you are ending a cycle, as I suspected. Some of you, and we know ending a cycle, right? You're starting January, so we're ending 2020. But it's not just that. It's also a cycle that has been going on in your personal life that you know that it's time for you to turn the page on and move forward in a different direction. Some of you are getting ready to experience love, as I mentioned. Some of you are open for it. And I see love coming to you. 2021 is going to bring some nice love vibrations coming your way. I like that very much. I also see the Judgment card upright. And the Judgment card upright is about not just about you making wise decisions, but if you are thinking along the lines of the supernatural, you're actually in tune with your ancestors. You're in tune with those who have laid the path for your heritage, for your genealogy. And you're in tune with them and they're guiding you properly. They're actually watching over you as you go through the steps and as you go through the motions of life. That is indicated by the Judgment card. You definitely are dealing with a selfish energy, some of you. So that's something from your past. You need to let that go. I also see right now where you're in a place where you wish you could do more for yourself. You want to do more for yourself. You need to do more for yourself. You need to be, some of you are getting ready to come into a place where you're getting ready to be blessed. I should say that, financially. Excuse me. You're getting ready to be blessed financially, and you're going to be in a better place to do more for yourself. Put it that way. Yeah, you're definitely not at rest. You definitely don't want to rest. You definitely don't want to sit still. You definitely want to do that Aries thing and keep it pushing. You definitely want to do that. Some of you are dealing with some situations where you know there are no more surprises. There's nothing else to expect out of that situation. And some of you also are getting ready to take a break from fighting so hard to make that thing work. So this is your reading. Your reading is speaking about these energies where you're getting ready to have some things revealed to you. Yeah, some things are going to be revealed to you. And there's a job that you perhaps wanted, but it was too much going on. It was so much blah, 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 blah. There was too much going on. Maybe this was a promotion in your job, but there was too much going on. There was a lot of conflict there. And so sometimes, not sometimes, all the times, that we call God, that which we call spirit, protects us and doesn't allow us to have everything that we want at that time when we want it. The things that you feel passionate about, the things that you feel deep down in your bones, so to speak, those are things that are going to happen for you, but they have to happen in the right time. You can't tell The universe, God, he, she, they, them, it. You cannot tell them when to bless you. You cannot tell them when you're ready. When you are ready, you'll be there. You'll be right in the midst. You'll be right there receiving your blessing, okay? Aries, I'm going to stop there. I want you to stay blessed. If you heard something you want to reach out to me, you're welcome to. Have a great, happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. Talk to you soon.